Flight MH370, search shifted after credible lead. The search area for missing Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 has been moved following a new credible lead, Australian officials said on Friday. The Australian Maritime Safety Authority said the search would now focus 1,100 km further northeast in the southern Indian Ocean. It said the new information was based on analysis of radar data of the missing plane before contact was lost. The airliner disappeared on March 8 with 239 people on board. So far no trace of it has been found. Earlier, Japan said new satellite images showed about 10 objects that could be debris from the missing plane. It said the objects had been spotted roughly 2,500 km 1,550 miles southwest of Perth, in part of the ocean that overlapped areas where previous objects had been seen. The Japanese disclosure comes after a Thai satellite detected some 300 objects in an area about 2,700 km southwest of Perth on March 24. Images from a French satellite taken a day earlier purported to show 122 floating objects about 200 km 120 miles away from the Thai sighting. A multinational operation is underway to try to track down the objects and determine if they are from the missing plane. A statement from AMSA, which is coordinating the search, said the latest advice had come from the International Investigation Team in Malaysia. It said that the Australian Transport Safety Bureau had examined the advice and determined that this is the most credible lead to where debris may be located. It said that the new search area is about 1,850 kilometers west of Perth and covers some 319,000 square kilometers 123,000 square miles. The new information is based on continuing analysis of radar data between the South China Sea and the Strait of Malacca before radar contact was lost, the statement said. It indicated that the aircraft was traveling faster than previously estimated, resulting in increased fuel usage and reducing the possible distance the aircraft traveled south into the Indian Ocean. ATSB advises the potential flight path may be the subject of further refinement as the international investigative team supporting the search continues their analysis. The statement added that satellites would now focus on the new area. The new zone is closer to Western Australia, which should enable the surveillance aircraft to spend longer scanning the sea for debris. AMSA said 9 military aircraft would be flying out on Friday with a civilian aircraft acting as a communications relay in the search area. Searches by planes were suspended on Thursday because of bad weather but resumed on Friday morning. 5 ships from China and Australia are also taking part in the search. Mystery still surrounds the fate of the Malaysia Airlines Boeing 777, which vanished from civilian radar screens less than an hour after taking off from Kuala Lumpur on a routine flight to Beijing. Malaysia has said that analysis of satellite signals showed the plane went down somewhere in the southern Indian Ocean, with no survivors. But the reasons why the airliner veered off course and lost contact with air traffic controllers continue to baffle experts. Major challenge. The remote and vast expanse of ocean, which is notorious for its harsh weather conditions, has turned the search into a major challenge. Images from the French satellite showing objects up to 75 feet in length were the first to suggest a debris field rather than just isolated objects. They were described as the most credible lead so far. Then on Thursday, Anand Snidvangs of Thailand's Space Technology Development Agency told Reuters, "We detected floating objects, perhaps more than 300. But he cautioned, we have never said that the pieces are part of MH370 but have so far identified them only as floating objects." Some relatives of the flight's 153 Chinese passengers have refused to accept the Malaysian account of events and accused officials of withholding information. Earlier, China's state news agency Xinhua said that Chinese insurance firms had begun to offer payouts to the relatives. On Thursday, Malaysia Airlines took out a full-page condolence advertisement in the New Straits Times, saying, Our sincerest condolences go out to the loved ones of the 239 passengers, friends and colleagues. Words alone cannot express our enormous sorrow and pain.